We're having a meeting for September 12th, 2019 at 6 o'clock exactly today. And we need a call to order and then the roll call.
Randy Hall.
Here.
Jason Daly.
Here.
Joe Shive. He did call and let us know that he would not be able to be here tonight, so he will be excused, asked to be excused. Mike Parsons.
Here.
Leona Sander Hunter.
Here.
And Mayor Lois Wilson.
Here.
You have a quorum.
Good. I wanted to tell you that, we got to do the pledge. I wanted to tell you.
I know.
Mike, you can do it.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. The mayor's report is one of the things that I really wanted to report on is the 5-year birthday or anniversary for John Platt. He's worked for us and he's put up with us for 5 years. He's saved us from many disasters and he always has a smile on his face. We thank him for all that he does for our city. He's been excellent. We really appreciate him. And,
he was too shy to be here.
Yeah.
To receive accolades. So.
Yeah.
Well, you'll have to pat him on the back when you see him on the street or something.
I do ask him from time because as I say, do you know you were mentioned at the city council meeting? He goes, no. I said, well, I just want you to know that Leona keeps bringing you up all the time about how much she loves,
He is.
So.
We got him.
But he is very shy about that.
Those candy bars that are $10,000, $100,000. Well, the dollar sign wasn't there, but we get that. And a number of other goofy things. So he knows that we appreciate him, I'm sure. And one of the other things that I wanted to talk about is I'm hoping we can get the word out to everyone to come to the open house on September the 23rd at 6 o'clock to look over the draft for that comprehensive plan update. And maybe if you could let your neighbors know, or somebody, I'll try to get it in the paper with
been in the paper, a couple of times. So
anyway, I'm hoping that people will come to that. And let's see. The number 3 is the budget, the session information, and the city clerk. She's going to be providing the budget suggestions manual and the budget calendar in the next couple of weeks. So time to hop on the budget. Yeah.
Just do that.
Yeah.
Last October.
And now, let's see. Do you guys have
number 4?
Yeah, advertising for engineer. And the city needs an update, needs to update its calendar its contract to the city engineer, and the state requires that we advertise the position. We will be accepting statements of qualifications until September 30th, and I wondered if at that time we'll need a council member to help us evaluate the application. Who wants to help us? I don't know how to do it. Nobody?
You can call me.
It's good for us to have at least one council member on the review board for the statements of qualifications
And
the
then,
first week or two of probably the first week of October.
so we need to pick one now. Anyway.
We're working on that. So if anyone's
Yeah,
available.
and I should be available, you know, to stop in.
I actually might not be, I might be in Fresno, so.
I'm always in town.
All right.
Anyway, and number,
The current.
5, go
We
ahead.
apply,
Huh?
Yes, yeah, we like our current engineer,
Right.
but, the contract has expired, and so we need to renew it, and it's required that we go out for advertising for engineers and architects. We have to
No,
do
I
it
understand.
every time.
Yeah, I understood that.
Yes, he said that he will be
Good,
applying
good.
and wants to continue working with us as well, so.
And number 5, if you remember, we did an income survey and applied for grant money from CDBG back in June, and due to Jill's anal tendencies, she double-checked, went over everything, and we got #1 rated application in the whole state.
Yay.
So,
Mhm.
when you get
Yay.
up that high, you get the highest amount of money they give. And guess how much? $750,000! Yahoo! We got
Yay.
that! Woohoo! That means the sewer bill's going down, I hope.
Well, that's,
Not going down.
it won't go up, it'll go up less than $30,000 less.
Anyway, I was so proud of her. I just loved it. Let's give her a hand. She's a hard worker. Anyway, yeah, I said, you're kidding me. #1 in the state?
That's what she said, she got the highest score.
Anyway, so I'm happy. So I'm ready to go home now. Something dinged. It must not be right. Okay, what's next? Now we need the approval of the agenda from the council.
Anybody have council reports?
Oh, yeah, we forgot council report.
Oh, you're right. Okay, you got a council report?
I was just going to extend the thank you to Napa Vine for 8th Street. 8th Street looks wonderful now. At least you can drive down it without dodging limbs and, you know, having to stop to let another car go by. So it looks nice. Anyway, thanks Napa Vine.
I saw them in person when they were doing it, and I told them thank you.
Mm-hmm.
So, good job.
And any other reports?
There's another brand new house for sale on Park and F Street right now. And rumor has it that there's a buyer for the Wapo property, the cul-de-sac on F Street, and they're looking into there was the 4 houses there, Jason.
Oh, past you on
Past me, yeah.
that side. Yeah.
Yep, on the west side of the road. There's the one that needs to be torn down still, and another one in the back, and then there was a third one. That one already got torn down, but from what it sounds like is he's going to take all of them down and put new houses in. So,
Houses?
And that's on F Street.
what's that? That's on F Street.
Manufactured homes?
What's that? Manufactured, more than likely.
Yeah.
I think it's the same. Rumor has it it's the same guy that did Diane's house and the house that's for sale right now.
What?
So, anyway,
I got
F
a
Street's
new
no longer.
No longer
Done.
ghetto.
Yeah, so that's good.
Good job.
I got
Well,
a
thanks
new
to you.
neighbor.
No, what?
I got a new neighbor on G Street, there by the Welcome to Vader sign.
Oh, yeah.
That street. Eve Foltz, and she died, and her husband moved, and there's a new older guy there. bought that property right quick, so.
Yeah, I haven't seen so many properties move lately. I see a couple been on the market for a while.
Some, yeah, there have been.
Yeah, the beginning of summer was hot.
So where was I? Agenda approval.
Council report.
Oh, yeah, council reports. Got those?
Yep.
Okay, agenda approval.
I'll make a motion to approve the city council meeting agenda for 9/12/2019 as written.
Thank you.
And I'll second it.
And city council minutes of approval.
We gotta finish
Oh,
the
yeah.
motion.
Oh,
So you
that's,
can go to your script and follow the
okay,
motion
that's
script.
what
Yeah.
okay,
Thanks, good.
yeah,
I think it's on the next page.
yeah. Just, the motion, see, has been seconded. No. Do we have a motion to approve the agenda? Yes.
Yep.
Isn't that what it was?
Yep, by
Mhm.
Jason.
And a motion to approve the agenda has been submitted. Do we have a second?
That was me.
That was you. I got you there. The motion has been seconded. And, is there any council discussion? None? Okay, all those in favor of the motion say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? The motion has passed. The minutes approval, do we have a motion to approve the minutes?
I'll make the motion to approve city council minutes, meeting minutes on 8/22/2019.
Do we have a second?
I'll second it.
Okay. The motion has been seconded. Is there any
I'm sorry, who's second?
I did.
Randy did. Is there any council discussion? None? All in favor of the motion say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? The motion is passed. And next we have vouchers. Do we have a motion to approve the vouchers?
I'll make a motion to approve the vouchers for the first half of September 2019 in the amount of $24,756.05.
They have been approved by Leona, and do we have a second?
I'll second it.
Okay, Jason seconded it. The motion has been seconded by Jason. Is there any council discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? The motion is passed. We have a special report from our sheriff's office.
Woohoo!
I'm so glad he showed up.
Good evening, Kevin Engelbertson with the Lewis County Sheriff's Office. This is a activity report for August of 2019. As some of the council members pointed out, August was a busy, more than average, above average busy month for us down here in Vader. We had 554 citizen contacts. We had 18 calls, which for a while we were on shift, scheduled Vader shifts. 10 additional calls that we responded to while we weren't scheduled to work, for a total of 28 calls. 20 traffic stops resulted in 2 traffic infractions. We had 5 misdemeanor arrests while we were on duty and 1 additional arrest while we were off duty. And someone asked me, Mr. Hall asked me kind of what those arrests were. A lot of them are traffic related. I think we had a couple violation of court orders that we arrested people
to, where I've been hearing in this town, where G Street is, it would be the other street where you have to go down to a house way back there, I think. Maybe there's just target practice.
In the city limits or out?
In the city limits, yeah, 'cause that's all in the city limits where she's talking. She's talking the north end of E Street and G Street. That is all in the city limits still.
Yeah, if someone hears them, I would encourage them while it's going on, call, because then we can figure out where it's coming from and we'll contact them.
Is it a shotgun or is it pistol or?
No, it's not a pistol, it's.
We didn't ask, I didn't ask.
I think
know,
it's a rifle.
there is a shotgun.
Well, that's a long ways away.
Oh, is it?
5 miles down the road.
Yeah.
That's not, we're talking in the city limits.
Because it could carry, right?
No, no.
Not that far?
Mm-hmm.
Not so that it's bothering people blocks away. I don't know so.
No.
Well, that's what we've been telling them, is that they need to call while it's happening. And they said, well, I don't know exactly where it's coming from.
Yeah.
They can figure that out.
They could be out in the woods, absolutely, if we can get down there and hear it, then we'll just kind of follow where the shots are coming from. It's not me, I'm not target practice. Yeah, we can take care of that, and I will let people know that are working down here, hey, this is a complaint, and if you get a call on it, to try to.
That was in G Street.
Yeah.
So, I was asked about, or I was told about kids beating up on other kids and stuff like that. I said, we can call. She said, yes. Is that any of these? Do you know? Like, youth claiming to be in gang members and blah, blah, blah type.
I don't remember that. I go through at the end of the month, I go through each call to figure out, did we arrest someone, did we not, is it a report call, is it not? I kind of have some things that I'm looking for, but I don't go through and look at every single one, see why they called. The disposition may be, hey, there's no report, usually that means this was nothing, I could handle it just by talking to them.
Okay.
So I don't know that.
Okay.
I have to go back and look to see if that was reported or not, so. Sometimes people say, yeah, I called, sometimes they really don't.
Exactly.
So, any other questions or concerns or? Okay,
Thank you guys for your service.
You're very welcome.
Now we go to city business. The first item of business for council to discuss is the home occupation regulation topic. Mr. Parsons.
Did anybody go through the packet, or do we want to wait again?
People went through the packet, they, made comments the last couple of times. There's some comments about different things that they talked about, and it's real brief, but you can listen to the recordings and see what they said. I think you were at the last meeting, right? Yeah, so you didn't hear some of the stuff. There weren't any decisions made or anything, but there were comments about what kind of things they were concerned about.
So are we at a spot where we can start writing something up, or are we still talking?
I think last time we talked about like the placement of the sign. I think there were some concerns still about like parking or how many vehicles, or whatever. But I think we talked about sign placement, size of sign, lighted sign or not.
Something I read.
Hours of operation.
Hours was a big discussion.
How many people?
6 o'clock is too early.
Amen. Yeah. You're not going to find an objection here. But I need
I need lavender now.
So yeah, we did talk. We
Sleep.
talked about it for quite a while. So yeah, I would
What's that?
look at the transcripts or figure out. I think there was some pretty good conversation.
There was some, yeah.
About everything, because I didn't transcribe everything that he did bring up the topics that we discussed, but listen to the recording. I think at this point, it would be good to put some language together and start presenting it, and then we can start crossing things off, making changes and doing edits and stuff, so that we can,
So is that something?
I think that's I thought that's what we were doing with that
with that one.
form. It's just, it was very vague in some places, so.
Okay.
So, yeah, we talked about it. I didn't know if we should, since you weren't here to hear us talk about it, but we did
Not
it
just
anyway.
me.
So, yeah, it's out there. Yeah, so I think there's enough to start filling in the blanks and see what we come up with on that.
So is that something I do? Is that?
You can.
I'd rather not.
It is something that I can work on. However, the next 2 weeks, we have auditors here. And
Yeah.
so that takes up a lot of my time. I'm going to have a hard time getting to it probably this next 2 weeks with the budget dates coming up at the end of the month. I have to have stuff to them there. And then with the audit on top of that and then everything else. And Tammy's on all next week. So I don't see me getting to it in the next 2 weeks.
Okay.
But I could definitely put it on for later in October if you want me to work on it.
So not next meeting, but the meeting after that?
Which would be,
Is that everybody?
Yep.
Yeah.
We have a question in the.
yeah,
Yeah, I have a problem with my, conflict of interest. If you're gonna benefit economically by this home business, by your place being that, you're supposed to excuse yourself.
Well, actually, I'm not going to, I probably won't because I'm opening a store somewhere else. So there's the possibility of it, but if you take that thought into anything that we do, if we lower our taxes, that benefits us, so us individually, so we can't vote on anything. So this is not just for me, this is for the whole
If
city.
it has interest to do with you benefiting economically, that means that's conflict of interest.
We have talked to the city attorney about this specific issue, and she has said that this is not at this point, at this level of decision-making, it is not conflict of interest.
Now, if I was voting on, we're going to open up lavender farms in Vader, and you can only open up the lavender farm, and then that would specifically
Do
be.
you not have a business over there going right now?
I have a business, but it's not, I mean, it runs out of my house. I don't have people come to it, my house for it. So, I mean, you can have a business in your home.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, so I do have a business. I run 2 businesses out of my house. And I have business licenses for them, so, yeah. So it's not if it was something specific, then I agree with you 100%. But this was brought up, this whole thing was actually brought up by Judy, started it, and for some reason, everybody always looks to me to continue it on. And I've gotten at the point where if it passes, that's great. If it doesn't, that's fine too. I'm busy outside of town. But if it does come to town, all that means is that the town's going to get more revenue. You can chuckle all you want, but
I'm worried about the residents.
I'm worried about the residents also. I don't want 7-Eleven next door to me, and that's not what we're looking for.
You write it up at 400 or so many square foot and 4 employees and have the 16,000-pound vehicle there and be able to start at that amount of hours.
Okay, so before you started coming to the meetings, that is another city's thing that I brought in. I didn't write
I
that.
listened to YouTube, so it wasn't like I wasn't.
Okay, that's fine. I didn't write that though. I just brought it from another city and said, here's our starting point for us to go off of. None of that stuff matters to me. It's a starting point for the whole community to be able to bring some revenue into the community, because that's the only way we're going to be able to do it, is bringing revenue into the community to help with
many people actually want a home-based business?
Well, when we started, there was 5 or 6 people here that were wanting them. But,
Didn't want any regulations, so they stopped coming.
yeah.
I don't really see any conflict unless it was like hundreds of people coming to his house a year or something, you know.
Like I
Like that
said,
would
we
work,
already
yeah.
checked with the city attorney,
Right.
and it's not, she said it's not a conflict of interest because it's the same for everybody. Everybody in the whole community has the same opportunity as he does. He's not doing it specifically just in his section or for his type of business or for something specific to him. It's the same for everybody. Everybody in the whole community has the same opportunity with this. So
Even a
that's-
beautician?
yeah, a beautician can already do it. That's it. Can already do it, so, anyway.
Okay. Any more discussion on the home occupation regulation topic?
Nope, we're just gonna put it on the
Okay,
meeting for,
October 10th. Okay. Now, this item is for council to discuss the draft language that allow a pot-bellied pig. What does the council think of the proposed language?
Is that pig in question is a popular pig, right? A big pig.
It's belly.
Hmm?
We missed something.
No,
Oh, no, you're right, I'm sorry, I have it in the wrong order in my.
It seems like it's a pet and stays inside.
It is, it does. The girls love that.
But is it,
That one is a half potbelly, half kuna.
okay, so does that qualify under the new?
That means
Been
only
there
half of
for
it
years.
gets to stay.
it's a two different kinds of a
Right.
miniature pig, yeah.
I didn't get into that, we're not,
Not
with
too-
the language
Right,
that's
right.
presented here,
No,
I
it's
didn't
almost,
get into
Yeah, it's
how
close.
do we determine if it's a potbelly pig, does it
Right.
have to be a full-blood potbelly pig?
right.
I didn't know if you guys wanted to get into that much detail about it, and so I presented what I found and thought I had heard you guys talk about, and what I thought was.
I think it reads
can
fine.
it be a domesticated?
No,
I think we
What's
should
that?
change the language.
it cannot be just like a regular old pig that you just didn't
No.
wanna slaughter. No,
In
No, I
fact,
mean,
it's in the house.
domesticate, isn't that, am I using the wrong term? Like
Domesticated
domesticated,
pet.
like house,
Yeah.
house
How do
pig?
you determine if it's domesticated? That's the problem I have.
Well, by
Well, you
the,
can let the
because
kids
the pig lives inside the house.
Can't use that
all the
word.
time.
Can't use that word?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I didn't
Because
know, because of the potbelly pig, I'd hate for somebody to say, that's not a full-blooded
That's why I
potbelly
brought
pig."
it up.
Right.
And then we're in a whole nother,
Yeah,
doing this.
someone's gonna, make an issue out of it.
They've
I
had
know,
a,
when I looked this up, there are probably 12 different kinds of potbelly pigs and mini pigs and all these different.
potbelly pigs?
No,
Oh, so they're.
a potbelly pig, I know way more about pigs than I ever wanted to.
Tell
But
them about it.
apparently there's 2 types of potbelly pig. One's a Vietnamese potbelly pig, and then there's another one, I can't think of what the name is. It's been too many weeks since I worked on it, but, it's another kind of an Asian potbelly pig, and it has specific coloring, has a specific shape of its face and snout. They don't get above a certain size, but there's a ton of other kinds of miniature pigs that are similar, and when people say potbelly, they just mean something smaller than what
a real
is
pig.
a farm pig, right?
Right.
And so, there's so many different breeds now that have come about, that potbelly is more like a,
potbelly.
yeah, potbelly, meaning like a smaller size pig, so that's why in here, I put the weight thing, because the
Right.
weight seems to capture all the smaller type pigs that are more used in a domesticated way, like a pet.
Yeah, that was,
So, but, yeah, I'm guessing
I personally, I read it, and I think it hits on the notes, and, I'm fine with that. It's,
I'm sure
The girls
we'll run into
License.
instances where somebody will come in and ask something, and I'll look at this and go, oh, I don't know, we never thought about that. We'll have to address it. But without having any experience, I don't know how best
What was the decision on pigs not being allowed on, like, A Street? We talked
decided
about,
that's
you know, in the busy part of the city.
like the business center of
Yeah.
the city.
In the commercial. I don't remember there being a decision. I didn't have that in my notes. I know it was discussed.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't put that in here, but I figured if council wanted, if that was important, that you guys could add.
I remember that it was discussed, and it was discussed as not an issue.
Non-issue.
Not-
Same as having a dog or something like that.
Well, at least pigs are quieter.
It's way
And they don't bite.
tame as can
They
be.
do bite.
I guess
And actually,
Can you change the language to say, potbelly pig or other pet pigs?
No,
It has it defined
because that's
in here,
Right.
too vague.
which, with the definition,
I'll go to the sale bar and get
How
one
do you
from the
know
4-H
what
guy
type
and
of
say,
what?
this
So
is
if
my...
you look on page 14, the top of page 14, it gives the definition of what we're calling a,
See its coloring.
is what we are calling a potbelly pig.
It's a pretty pig.
Is it potbelly?
Well, yeah, it's about,
on that,
So Randy,
but it falls
the
under
kids
that
go
category.
out there.
I just don't want them to create a problem for them.
right, and so that's why I looked at several different descriptions, and I kind of combined some different ones to make it a little bit more vague, but not too vague. But basically, it says, for the purpose of this ordinance, a potbelly pig is defined as a type of small domesticated pig with a sway back and a straight tail, native to Vietnam or other Southeast Asian countries, typically weighing less than 200 pounds at full maturity. So pretty much what I found is that all the smaller type pigs have some of those Southeast Asian, and that's type pig, and that's what helps get them small. And so if they have some of that in them, then they're going to be smaller, they're going to be under 200 pounds.
That
But if
pig
you
goes-
guys want to change the verbiage, please, by all means, this was just my best guess at what.
You
what
should go
this-
over and look at it, and
It's huge.
you think it's huge?
It's huge.
No, well, I was raised on a dairy farm and had pigs that
Well,
were
there's,
huge.
it's a lot bigger, but if it's right at the border of 200 pounds and it's potbelly, I guess it's
It's
okay,
been
right?
there for a long time, and the
It's
kids,
125.
That's kind of
Oh,
what.
is that all it is?
That's
Oh,
what
it
I
should be okay
thought.
then.
yeah.
That was the impression I got from you guys, that if it stayed small, if it was under,
Yeah, and she
you know,
takes
150,
it to the vet.
200, something like
Yeah.
that, it would
It's
be,
babies.
it would be
It is
small.
125.
And so the pigs
Can
usually
we make
are
can we make a motion on the wording,
You
or?
don't even need to make a motion at this point. If you guys like the way this is, just say, go ahead and put it in, an ordinance for us, and we will, and then at that point, I'll bring it back to you next time, actually in the ordinance with an amendment that you can do a motion if you want.
Right, because I'm fine with this, so I just was trying to
Lost.
get us to vote or something.
Oh,
My concern is the 200-pound animal in any size resident is, you gotta love that thing to have it in your house.
Yeah.
well, they go outside in the same spot, it doesn't go in.
No, they're not talking about the
And
bathroom.
she's got lots of manure for a garden, tomatoes like this.
Gross.
That thing, and then the nuisance, if they're that big and it's not a nuisance.
No,
Manure.
it's not a nuisance, in fact, nobody ever sees it hardly.
Gross. Not. Jeez. He needs a brain tap. I need a brain tap.
So you're welcome to do a motion to say you like this language and you want it presented.
I do like this language, and I would like it presented. I was just hoping to get more,
I'm with you on it. If we want
support, so, just wondering
Oh,
where the rest of
I agree with you, I just had that concern,
Yeah,
so.
I'm good.
That was
You wanna put it into a thing?
I think it is,
adequate?
yeah.
If it causes problems, we'll bring it back
Right,
to you.
we'll bring it back,
Yeah.
yeah.
So it's a license fee and proof of that, is that?
Yes, I think you've already
Same as-
seen the vet.
Same as the dog registration.
It's the same, yeah.
Yes.
It's,
It does have to be spayed or neutered, that's one of the requirements here.
They could already have.
However, pigs are, I checked with a veterinarian, and pigs typically don't get rabies, and they're not required by the state, like dogs are required to get rabies shots by the state. So, I don't think rabies would be required for this, but there weren't any vaccinations that were specifically required for, I mean, there are vaccinations you can get, but there's not ones that are safety oriented like rabies for dogs. So, I didn't put that in here as a requirement that they get any specific vaccination. That was way beyond my ability. And, like I said, the rabies doesn't qualify, pigs don't qualify for the rabies, they don't typically get it, I guess, so. But they will have to go through the licensing process and be registered every year. You guys want them to be registered at the same cost as dogs? That's the way we have it set up now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right.
So
So it sounds like we will move forward, and we'll have this presented to you in the form of the legal ordinance. Okay. Next meeting.
Number 3, we have been doing research on the park post idea down at McMurphy Park. You all have seen the response from our risk pool. Did you guys read that? That AWC RMSA that's in there. My opinion, my own opinion, is that we should start with security cameras first and see what's going on down there. And then we can come back and decide something else later if it's needed. I know council approved having security cameras previously, but it hasn't ever happened yet. And I would kind of like to take that on and get it going with the council. What do they think of that? Do you have an opinion?
How would we keep them from stealing the security cameras?
It would be up high.
They go up really high.
Yeah, we have
We have a poll.
polls.
I think we can solve it as well as this.
I thought maybe I could
The more I
round up
checked into
people.
this, the more issues I found, the more concerns, and the more I was just like, oh my gosh,
Did you
this
read
is a
that?
lot bigger
Yeah.
undertaking. And then I started thinking, well, I wonder how the insurance company is going to react to us having a park post down there, and especially with no water and no sewer. And
Bad idea.
because that's going to, I figured that's going to increase our insurance costs. And so that's kind of what I was thinking was the cost when I sent them that
It does
request for
look like it.
information.
Well, you open-
They touched on several different things.
Right, you open this up for a host of problems.
Yeah. And one thing,
No pun intended.
no pun intended. One thing that came up that I had never realized is that if we do anything down at the park that raises money, like having RV spots, we lose our insurance coverage for the, there's a certain kind of coverage that provides liability coverage for cities when it's a free recreational thing. Once you start charging, I can't remember where it is in here, you lose that ability. It's like a state law type thing. You have to get different type of insurance for the whole park. And I'm guessing it's going to cost more than what we pay now, because there are certain protections written into the state laws about park properties and things like that. So I don't know, that was something I didn't realize about the RV space. Now that isn't what we were specifically talking about here, we were just talking about a park post, but that was because they're thinking ahead that we will need a park post and we're going to put RV spots down there. But as far as a park post for security only and not having any RV spaces down there right now, seems like a lot of extra work and a lot of extra cost and a lot of extra concern. And I agree with Lois that I think security cameras would be a good way
At
to
least to start with that.
That would be a lot cheaper and a lot easier, and it will give us an idea of what we're dealing with.
And now that we have power down there, because I think
Yes.
before, when I was on the park board, we used like a deer camera on a pole, and to take that, go up there, because it was way up there, to go up there and to check it, and when there were problems, was get a lift ladder, and go out there and check it, and it was, but now we could wire something in, and
And the park does have money to do
two we use, right?
Yeah.
CenturyLink for internet.
Mhm.
So is CenturyLink out there for the Wi-Fi signal to,
I'm sure they'd probably put it like in the,
We have to,
in that building that's out there, put the security box in there, kind of thing. And there's a pole right there.
I don't think there's Wi-Fi necessarily available. Somebody would have to have an open Wi-Fi channel. I don't know, we can figure,
because if we have Wi-Fi out there, then you don't even have to go out there. You can watch it from here
right,
with certain cameras.
right.
Just store it on a cloud, so.
Yeah.
We
We
call
can check
him.
into that.
Yeah, we'll have to look into that.
That's what you guys need, our security cameras in your cars.
Which means you have to bring a sleeping bag, because you know what's gonna happen at night, so you gotta watch those cameras.
You can do it through your cellular, because they have a tower.
Yeah.
Check into that. See what
That's the service I have, and they have Wi-Fi.
If not, if that doesn't work out, we, like the way our one works at Worden Park, it's a pretty inexpensive one, but it just sends to the SD card, in the video thing.
I think,
It has the capability of sending it through the internet to my computer here, but we don't have internet service down at Worden Park either, so it doesn't send it, I have to go take the SD card out.
I think when we put the, power line through at the big park, I believe we put a phone line in too.
You just,
I think so.
that's a possibility.
We were trying to do just about every kind of line you'd think of to go through when we did that, so. You can look, maybe it'd be easy to put,
Might be,
to run internet out there.
might be.
It was a long time ago.
Yeah. So I guess what we're trying to find out is council support of us going the security camera route versus the car post route initially, and working on that instead. Since it's
I like
already
it.
been
Yeah,
approved once
could be.
before, but
Part of the whole park host idea, though, was to relieve John of the responsibility of taking care of the cutting of the grass in the area there too. So, the cameras are a great idea, but that doesn't relieve John of any of his,
that's true.
the pressure, yeah. Because isn't it like an all-day
But
thing when he
a-
mows that lawn?
Yeah, but maybe a volunteer pool to go mow that
From the park
would be
board.
better than having the host that lives there. Because we can always have a volunteer pool to go out and
And we've had
And
some
mow it.
people come in and
Mhm.
volunteer
Yeah,
to
we
help
have.
with the mowing, they just need the okay to do it, and so.
Yeah.
I just mow.
Huh?
I don't ask, I just mow.
Go do
I
it.
just mow.
Do it.
You're a rebel.
That's no more, I can catch it.
If you come out and catch me mowing your lawn, usually they just wave and say thank you.
When I was sick, you were right in the yard.
Anyway, yeah, I'm in support of going with the camera deal. I think it'd be
To start with.
way
Yeah.
easier, and then we'd have to get some signs to say,
Yep.
we are on video surveillance, and
These aren't
want to
fake
make
ones.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, I
not
wouldn't
just
say
fake
that.
cameras. I like those cameras though. I'm like, get me a couple of those.
Let them think they're fake.
Store it on the cloud.
So,
Removing the camera.
do we have enough of us saying yes to that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm not the mayor, I can't call on you.
It is. Oh, yeah. Oh, and you're bright red. How could I?
Well, something I was looking at
Yes.
the Risk Management Service Agency.
Oh, yeah.
document in the packet,
Mhm.
and then on page 2
Yes.
of that document talks about proper signage. I don't know, and then the property scheduling. thing.
Up here, yes.
Those two items, the swim at your own risk signs and then park rules.
I believe we
We
have
have
swim at own risk on, and they're on the other side of the,
They say no lifeguard on
creek?
duty. Yeah, I
think
sent him
they're-
an email back and told, this is a new guy, he hasn't been down to our park yet and seen.
I have been down, I don't recall.
and it says, if you do, good
Do you
I-
job.
really read any of those signs?
Well, yes, I'm a responsible person.
I guarantee that there is a park rule sign and that there is 2 or 3,
I think there's a
swim
park
at your
rule
own
when you
risk.
first come in, right?
Yep. Park rule.
But are there any, there's swim at your own risk
I remember, I purchased them, and John put them in.
Yeah, it's right by the trail that goes down to that's the second rules. It's right next to the bucket that has all the beer cans in it. Yeah, where the rule that says no drinking, beer cans all over.
Nice.
Oh dear.
We're gonna catch them with those.
That's right, they better watch out.
Darn, I can't go drink beer in the park anymore.
Sorry, Leona.
What do we next is, number 4.
Number 4.
The next item of business is for council to consider resolution 16-2019 for overflow attorney service contract. We had a contract with this attorney before, but when we changed court services to Lewis County, our contract with them was dissolved. So now we need to have this new contract in place. Do we have a motion to approve that resolution?
I move to approve resolution 16-2019, authorizing the mayor to execute the contract for overflow attorney services with Hiller,
Good job.
Shadmeyer, Kelly, and they, substantially as written. Sorry, attorneys.
The motion has, do we have a second?
I'll second it.
Okay, Jason. Is there any other council discussion? All those in favor? Oh, okay. I got a little rush going there. Sorry.
Doesn't sound like it.
No. All those in favor of the motion say aye. Any
Aye.
Any opposed? No. The motion has passed. And the last item for council to comment on the draft 6-year transportation improvement plan. What does council think of the list of the projects? And that's all the streets that need to be
Paved.
paved.
So this is
Right.
basically the same list that we've had for a long time, except we removed, the paving on, or the A Street project, we removed that. At one point, we did have the Amidon Road extension on there, and we had to remove that because it's not our property, so.
Oh.
And we added on to the end there, the school crossing signs on the highway and possible street lights, replaced with LED fixtures. Although, yeah, well, that's.
I think another spot that we've missed is the Main Street on that corner of town, down
Oh.
behind the jail. That is that our streets area?
Oh. Behind the,
Yeah, like,
You mean up in this area,
yeah.
up here?
Uh-huh. There's streets down there that are, I think it's just one street that goes from A Street down to the bottom there. That's just,
Here's where it's vacated, and then it comes back, the street comes back somewhere around here.
I think it's been forgotten. Somebody actually mentioned that to me yesterday, that lives down there, and it's just a mess.
Is it gravel?
Yeah,
It's all
yeah.
gravel, so I wonder if John can go down there, and we'll put it on his list.
All right,
Look
that'd be
at it.
great, thank you.
But,
But as far as a paving situation, that's another one that should be on the list somewhere, since it is the city street, and it's terrible.
Is E Street, 10th Street to Park, not down Park though?
Park is
what number are you?
Park is not a city street.
Park still is.
Park is a city street.
Oh, F Street's not. Oh, okay, okay.
That one section of F is not. I'm sorry, Mike, I didn't catch what you were talking about.
Number 3,
Number 3, east.
is there 10th to Park?
I would love to see that paved, cut down to that.
What was your question about that?
So is Park Street not on the list at all? I don't, wait,
Park
number
Street.
8.
E Street to R Street. We have an R Street.
What is E to R mean? I think that's supposed to be E to F.
Yeah.
What's it supposed to be?
F.
to F.
Oh. Well, kinda could be an F.
Anyway, what are we supposed to discuss on this?
Well, is this look sufficient for you for the next 6 years?
What does it mean when there's a dollar amount for state and a dollar amount for local?
So what we're supposed to do with this is we are supposed to, if you notice up at the top of the first page, there's different resources, revenue resources. And so we're supposed to kind of start marking who we think is going to come up with this money. But we're not really sure about that, where this money is going to come from. So, and we don't have an engineer on staff to work that out for all these years. So we kind of just do it on a piece-by-piece basis.
So, talking about funding, is Alpine Court on this list?
I don't see it on there. Why is it in trouble?
Well, it's all gravel also.
It is?
Alpine Court? Yeah. Which to me, was that the same builder?
I have no idea.
That was before you too.
Yeah, that was some kind of a low-income housing. It was subsidized.
Pass Mike.
Did you know anything
What's that?
about that, Jason? Or is that why you're raising your hand?
No, she was wondering where Alpine Court was.
Oh, Alpine Court is right, if you're going to my house, it's behind me.
Yeah, go past it.
It's,
Keep
keep going past my house.
It's the next road to the right.
Yeah, I was an odd name.
It's a little cul-de-sac. It's a little cul-de-sac down here.
That's not a private road, huh?
No, it's not private. This is 10th Street that Mike lives on. His house is right about
There.
here. And a little bit further, and there's that little cul-de-sac down there.
And obviously, this is kind of not the same time, and so I don't want Jason to tell me to move on. But when we have a developer come in like that, any other city I've ever lived in, they should have paved that street.
Sidewalks.
Yes.
Our regulations are now written that
Yeah.
way.
Yeah.
They are.
2011, they are. Actually,
WAPO kind of
that's
changed
another thing
everything.
that I personally feel that council needs to review, or the planning committee or something, because I think the regulations on it are too high. I think they're expecting too much, and it's going to scare people away, because they're wanting them to build the streets to such a high standard. It's kind of like what Winlock ran into with their own project down there, is that they had to do some sewer repairs and tear up the street, and they had to rebuild it to such a high level of quality that they couldn't do the whole project. They could only do part of the project. And so, anyways, that's a whole other issue. But we do have those regulations in place now.
Okay.
So,
What should be reviewed?
Yeah.
I definitely think it needs to be.
I think this is great.
I think it would be.
Well, you would.
This is
It's a
mainly
good start.
addressing streets that are paved or were paved at one point. If they are gravel and have been gravel, I think they weren't addressed in this list.
Maybe you should put East Street including Park Street.
And talking
it's
about
on there.
streets, and hopefully it's along the same topic, the contractor that tore up 10th Street.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
Okay.
Afterwards, continuing to follow up on that.
Okay. We had a contractor come in and put.
Off topic.
Okay.
Don't look at me with concern.
Okay, the next one is public comment, and we've had that, obviously.
Scott Morrison would like to.
Okay, come on up here.
So, well, I'm not on the calendar on the agenda for this evening, but I wanted to remind all city council members that a week from Monday is the open house. Oh, I missed it. Oh, well, good. So I just want to make sure I'm double verifying that you all heard the announcement numbers.
Oh, you mean this open house on the 23rd at 6 p.m.
Yeah.
on Monday?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Y'all be there? We look forward to seeing each and every one. I know the mayor will be there because she's at our meeting.
Yeah, I'm gonna be there.
And Jill will be there too, because she loves us. But she's not gonna be there.
We wanna see what
She'll
you've
be
done.
Oh, that's the 23rd. Oh, that's the 23rd. Nope, I'm out of town. The 23rd, 24th, and 25th. No, I am.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
Tuna fishing.
Sorry, we're taking your time right now.
Ooh.
You didn't sign up. You didn't have any time in. Oh.
Nobody flipped the timer anyway. Oh, the timer's still going.
Elected officials.
Oh, elected officials, where am I? Okay, does the elected officials have any comment? No.
I do have something, I'm not elected, so go ahead.
Okay, go ahead.
I just wanted to, say that we are going, as they said earlier, we're going through that audit again, and we're one step closer to getting our water back, and all of our audits that we've ever had in the past, have been unremarkable, the guy said to me, so that's a good thing. Yes.
That doesn't sound like a compliment.
Unremarkable?
I know.
No, remarkable would be good. It's like,
Yeah.
I know it,
Yeah.
but if you think about it in the auditor's terms, they don't want anything to jump out.
They don't want any marks.
They want it to be boring, they want everything to be in order and just be a boring home.
And didn't she do a good
So
job of that?
we've passed all of our audits so far.
And what a cute
remarkably, we've passed them.
Remarkably. Remarkably, unremarkably.
So on that note, one of the things we have to do as part of the audit is the auditors like to have what's called an entrance conference. And that's basically, they have spent the first week here figuring out everything that they need to check on and set up a schedule. And now they want to meet with the elected officials and people from the public if they want to come. It's about 15 minutes, maybe 20, to just kind of go over what they're going to be looking at, kind of explain their role here and answer any questions. So they would like to have the mayor and one or two council members. We can have all the council members if we want, but then it has to be an open public meeting, so it's up to council how they want to do it. He's asking to do it Wednesday, anytime during the day on Wednesday the 18th. Is anyone available? Joe Shai said he is available.
For what?
For an entrance conference. It's about 15 or 20 minutes long.
The
Basically explain what the auditors are, they're going to explain what they're doing and answer any questions about the audit process.
What's the time?
He's open, he can do it any time during the day, and Joe is pretty wide open too. So we're just looking for one other council member who wanted to go, who'd be around on Wednesday during the day, and then we could set a time.
I can probably do it in the afternoon.
In the afternoon, okay?
And I should be around.
Okay. Do we want to have?
But they already questioned me.
They did, but that's
So,
this
I don't
is
know
not a
that.
question, and this is an explanation of what their process is going to be and what they're doing. So, do we want to have 3 council members there and have it be an open public meeting, or do we want to keep it to 2?
Whatever you want.
Not up to me.
No. Is it up to me?
No, it's up to the council.
Oh, council.
Nothing's up to you.
Good Lord, I hope not.
Administration is
Yep.
No? 2? Are we good with 2 council
good, I
members
think
being there?
two's good.
So we're going to have Joe there and Leona,
Or Mike.
or Mike.
Yeah.
Who wants to do it?
I might not be able to talk real well because I'm going to be coming home from the dentist and I will be alone. I might drool on myself.
You'll be all drooly and everything.
Yeah, and he's so cute. I'd hate to drool in front of him.
I'll have to tell him you said so.
The auditor?
Yeah, I expected this old guy with little wire rimmed glasses, you know, and no hair or really white hair. And I walked in, and here's this young kid.
I thought he was a young kid.
All right, I think we got it figured out. Thank you. You can adjourn now.
Okay. I just need to say that we're adjourned.
And hit the thing.
Oh, yeah, I got the thing. And it's 2 minutes after 7.